Okay, I need my mood readers to come to the front of the class. Also, anyone who's ever wondered what it is to be a mood reader. Right here, right now, I'm going to try and articulate the pipeline that is currently happening in my brain. I feel like this has to be something we all do, where you sit here and you go, this is the mood. So this is the book I'm picking up. And if this mood continues, this is the path I will go down. And we all know that it's BS and then it's going to get switched up as soon as we find the final chapter of that book, because it's going to spiral us off onto a completely different route. Nonetheless, this is my current spiral. I closed off my year sick as a dog and binging Heated Rivalry. So I read Heated Rivalry, The Long Game, and then continued to watch the show 3 times through without breaks. So that's the headspace we're in, right? And naturally, I'm wanting to pull from the TBR tower, and guess what was already waiting for me? This stunner, which of course I've already made a dent in last night because it's addictive, okay? And I'm just saying, the Ilya-Shane relationship dynamic transfers really beautifully here. Is it completely different? Yes, but the angst and it's just... Now this is where things can go wrong, because the Jenna of right now is saying, okay, after pucking strong, where am I going next? And my instinct is saying the next thing is bitter burn, because I'm going to get really angsty and addicted to this couple, which means I need another relationship dynamic that I know is also going to get me angsty and into it. I already know, because this is book 3, that I get that from these characters and the entire way that Sierra Simone writes this series. And then somehow already my brain is piecing together the 2 male main characters that I know from this series, and I'm going to want to stay in this vein. So what am I going to pick up next? Winging It With You has been staring at me for months. So I'm like, okay, I'll go from bitter burn to Winging It With You. Now this is where things start to get tricky, because now I've gone down this rabbit hole of things that are all very contemporary. So do we need to be staying in that vein? Maybe. Which means that another natural next pick would be My Best Friend's Wedding. However, knowing my brain's gonna start going, hey Jenna, we haven't touched a fantasy world in a while. And if we're trying to talk about things that I know are gonna gut me in the chest with a relationship, we all know that it's criminal that this has been sitting here and not read yet. It has potential to be the next book. However, I don't know for sure if it's going to be the next book. Because just as easily, I could be cycling back around and being like, okay, it's time to go for a little bit of a Regency move here. Or I could be throwing all of this out the window and reaching for my next dark romance wreck. Do you see how our brains spiral? All of this is to just say that I'm currently reading this book, and honestly, who knows what I'm reading next. Stay spicy.